We are live.
Hey guys. Oh. Hey everybody, how's it going? There's Dennis behind the camera, or in front of the camera right at the moment. We're still trying to work on a little bit of light issue stuff, so just give us a little bit, because, oh, does that help? You're looking at it over there. Actually gives it a little bit, oh, there we go. Let's try that for a while. Yeah, let's try that.
Yep.
How is everybody doing? We'll pull this down too. Oh, sorry that we have been away for a little bit. For some odd reason, the good Lord said that I couldn't sleep a couple days ago, or last week. That's hence the reason why we didn't do our Facebook Live last week. Is I was completely exhausted. So sorry about that, whoever watches this.
Yeah.
Are you fixing it yet?
Yeah, we got it.
All right, we're fixed.
All right, we're set. Ready to go.
And yes, we are supervised. Jess the Oracle is upstairs, probably watching us. So that just looks. It's mini you,
Yeah. Half size.
half size.
Yeah.
Almost. So here we are again. Last weekend, well, 2 weekends ago, it was just trying to get some stuff taken care of, personal stuff, and then this past weekend was also taking some personal time and getting a few things taken care of. Here comes Athena. She's back down here with us. So I ended up getting a new. They installed a new shower in my bath last week. So I mean that was pretty cool.
Does that have access to like a transporter to the Fortress of Solitude?
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I mean we tried.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but want to do a big shout out to Dutch Enterprises Luxury Baths. Is awesome. Dennis, you got to see it just today,
Yes.
so it's
Pretty sharp looking.
Yeah, so got a little bit more. We're trying to do a little bit of remodeling in the house as it goes on. So, but let's get on to this weekend. This weekend we will be in St. Peter's.
Yes.
For the Heroes Complex event. We will have part of the Gateway Guardians there.
Yes.
We will have us there. Heroes for Kids, Gateway Guardians will be joining forces to bring smiles to people's faces for their grand opening. And again, that's in St. Peter's. Look it up. It's called the Hero.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, it'll be at 4 o'clock. I think it runs like 4 till about 9.
Yeah.
From what I'm understanding, there's going to be fireworks as well. Hey, Chuck, what's up?
Hi, Chuck.
There's supposed to be fireworks that evening as well. So, I mean, it's going to be awesome. So, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to checking out the Heroes Complex, checking out all that and seeing all the people coming out. So, Superman will be flying in. So I will be shaving the beard off. So
Batman will be gliding in with his new costume upgrades. And
yeah,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I would have had a new costume upgrade, but there was some wardrobe malfunctions.
There was a hiccup
in the Cowlex making the suit, so we just don't know where the hiccup was. So hopefully we can get resolved. Hopefully that is getting resolved, and we will have that taken care of.
Yeah, because at Metropolis, I had part of the new suit, but I had to borrow parts from the old suit in order to complete the look. And so now I've got the new parts in. I've integrated and upgraded the cape a little bit and the neck brace. And so it should be like, it'll have pop.
Awesome.
And I've got it to the point where I don't need Alfred to put me into it partway through.
I still need help from Lois or whoever.
Yeah, but I've got mine to where it's like, okay, ready to go.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We've got Heroes Complex. Then I think we've got a week off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes and no, because then I think the next weekend is 4th of July weekend.
Right.
We will be at the now Perryville is hosting the fireworks, all the fireworks stuff on the 3rd.
Right, which is a Wednesday.
Right. Heroes for Kids will be out there doing our thing, promoting Heroes for Kids Comic Con right behind us.
Yes.
No, Heroes for Kids.
Kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Foam Forgeries is one of our vendors. So we will be doing the, and we are looking at trying to make it to where we have VIP and early bird tickets and some tickets available at the show.
Right.
Or at the 4th of July thing, and we're also looking at possibly setting something up with Villainous Grounds
Okay.
in character for another promotional deal for the for Heroes for Kids Comic Con, probably within that next week. And then we'll post something out here on Facebook or whatever. We're looking at Dennis and I, maybe on the news,
Yeah.
talking about
KFS 12.
Yes,
Talking about this.
talking about Heroes for Kids Comic Con. So we're just working out the small details on that.
Right.
And then we'll have Toyman the weekend before our show. So we'll be doing some promoting up there. We'll have
That'll
some of
be
our
it.
stuff up.
That'll be a Darren weekend for me.
Yeah.
So and then.
And then it's hitting a home run.
Yeah. I'm gonna have 2 weeks of blissful vacation, and right in the middle of it is the show. Bam. Like,
So what you're telling us is that we need to give. So Jess and I need to give you the honeydew list.
yes.
So
Yes.
so those 2 so that week before the show, Jess and I need to give you the honeydew list.
And then you're all gonna sit on a lounge chair and enjoy your newfound vacation.
It's called Jess and I. It's going to be us at work. So that's how that's going to work out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And then we've got Heroes for Kids Comic Con. So yes, Heroes for Kids Comic Con is. Let's scroll this down a little bit.
But I'm looking
Holy
forward.
crap!
I'm looking forward to July because I'm going to have a whole half a month off, man. I'm like,
Slap
whoa.
you.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, how's it going? So again, 25 days, less than a month.
Yes.
Holy cow! We'll have, here we'll just slide over just a little bit.
4.5 weeks.
Yeah, I'll do this a little bit. We have Matthew Ashley, Aaron Evans, Steve Geiger, and Marty Metellus as our guests for the show. We have what?
Huh? You're doing fine.
Artists, writers, the one of the prints that will be available for sale that the VIPs will actually be getting. I got to see it. You just saw it today.
It's awesome.
It is
It's
done.
really good.
It is done by an up and coming artist, Tessa Johnson, my daughter. Hey, you know what?
She is good.
We've already sent a proof of it to the actor that's on the print, and he loves it.
Right.
So that gives you 3 out of 4 guests on which one you think it'll be.
Right.
She has been working nonstop, and I also want to throw the shout out to Robert Cox. He does a lot of our media stuff,
Right.
but he also came in and helped Tessa out with a little bit because we don't have the programs and everything here at the house yet.
Right.
But he was able to scan Tessa's artwork in, get it downloaded onto the computer, brought his laptop over, which had a lot of the programs that Tessa needed.
Right.
And him and Tessa sat down and worked on the color schemes and stuff like
Right.
that and got everything positioned. And then it was just why don't you change it? Just the little critiques that Jess and I put in to maybe make something else pop or do something a little different.
Right.
And yeah, it does. It looks
amazing.
so I'm very, very proud of.
Lonnie has Dennis Senior Championship.
Yes, and he's already said he's going to try taking it, but he hasn't challenged me on the mats over there in the gym, so it's still in the case in the office.
Well, the
so,
replica's in the case now.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah, you couldn't get that out of the house. So yeah, he has not challenged me yet to do it.
We could still use a few more sponsors. Every little bit helps us raise the donation amount that will be going to the Kenny Rogers Center and to the Perry County Senior Center. Thank you for.
Thank you, Oracle.
Thank you, Oracle. Yes, we need to get that out there. I was going to ask you if you were going to fight for it. It's like
He would lose.
gas pellet. Now I won.
No, I've already got some ideas that I want to do with it.
Besides, if I fought him and I somehow miraculously won, he'd say, "Say Martha," and then it'd be all over. And I'd be like,
Yeah, true.
Why'd you say that name? And then
Yeah, true.
Oh,
So yeah, it's so yeah, we haven't fought over it yet because he's afraid he's gonna lose.
Afraid I'm gonna lose?
I mean, you I mean, ain't that your whole thing? Is being afraid?
No. I'll dress up as Green Lantern. He has no fear.
That's until you take his. That's until. Come on, he doesn't have any power. He'd take his ring away and he's done.
So he's like a married man.
Yeah. I mean, heck, never mind.
Hold up your left hand. Let's see what you got.
I don't wear mine.
Jessica's gonna jump down them stairs.
No.
Anyway, that belt is not leaving our home. That man will lose.
No, that is an awesome belt. No, thank you, Chuck. That's just you can ask Jess and Chuck. I was almost in tears when he handed me that. I was that thing is.
You made me cry, baby. Yeah. Serious question: do you need a guest judge for your cosplay contest?
Yes.
Yes. Know anybody?
Chuck, message Jess. There we go.
Yes.
Okay. But no, yeah, it's.
Okay.
Yeah, again, like I said, it's, there's, again, it was kind words that Chuck said to me, like I said, and that was between Chuck, Brandy, myself, and Jess, and it was just, again, very, very heartfelt, and again, thank you, that is an awesome piece to put in the collection. I've already got a few things that, Oracle has spoken. I've already got a few. I want to decorate the inside of the box a little bit with some action figures, like the Batman v Superman action figures, to help even pop it a little bit more. Okay. But I gotta find the right size figures, that way it doesn't overpower the belt.
Right. Yes.
So I think that'll look cool once I get it all done. So
I'm gonna put it up at the show so everybody can see it.
no, because people will try buying the dang thing, and that's not going to happen.
What if some guy says, "I'll pay you $1 million for it"?
Nope.
So.
No, I'm not. No, that is a sweet piece. Again,
Sentimental value.
it is. Again, it's. I've got a lot of things in my collection. You've seen my collection.
Right.
I mean, you can see part of it over there to Dennis's side, not the Batman thing.
No.
I do have some Batman stuff, but we tried doing a little bit of a, what do you call that, show and tell type deal. So that's one of Dennis's little
mini-me's.
That's Dennis in the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you open it up and it's got a fully functioning Batcave in there with winches and
Cool.
And little.
Do you have the figure?
Little tables. I've got the Batman figure.
Is it in it?
Yes, he's in it.
Oh, so you got the mini me of the mini me of the mini me.
Right. Right.
Cool. Okay.
The other day, I had found an old Mattel Batmobile.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, we
And it
know
was-
about you putting it out in the driveway and trying to
and
make it
help
look like
take
it.
picture, made it look like a big one. But it was so bombed up and everything. I had to clean it up, and then I had to, paint it and get it all cleaned up and everything. So while I was there, I was looking over at I've got a little curio cabinet with Batman stuff in it. So I chose one of my figures and set him down there. Then I chose one of my littler figures and set him down there and took a picture, and it was like, it was take your kid to work day.
Yeah.
And my daughter walked in and was just like,
Never mind. Yeah, she walks to her room, close.
Yeah.
You know what? Again, I still think this. For Karis and Tessa, I think they need to enter in a costume contest when we can get Tessa when Tessa quits growing. But I think we need to get Karis. I know it. Giganta. But we need to get Tessa and Karis in her Raven and Tessa in a Starfire outfit,
okay.
and have them just put on a skit together.
Right. Be like, I am not the O or the K. How about you, Raven? Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those two would do perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As it was, she wore her Huntress.
Right.
She actually had a lot.
She rocked it.
She had a lot of girls come up.
Athena.
Usually when
Athena.
when you've got the little girls at the Metropolis Superman celebration
Upstairs.
approaching people,
Upstairs.
it's usually Wonder Woman.
Tessa, let Athena outside.
It's usually Wonder
Sorry,
Woman.
guys.
It's usually Wonder Woman or Supergirl, and the girls will line up. But there was only one Huntress.
It was
And
pretty.
so
It was
everybody
pretty
was
cool. I didn't see it, but I heard, not only from you, from other people. You were the ones that Batman was the one standing back, going,
Yeah, I was.
"When are we
standing
done here?" And then Karis had lined
She
up
had-
like
she had
her.
them lined up
She
down
had
the
the
block.
line, and he was like chopped liver. So Batman,
Yeah.
Batman got. Yeah, that was.
Here's a good picture of it.
Yeah.
See. So,
Oh, it's
Yeah.
awesome picture.
and of course, there was our little selfie one that I don't know if you can see it or not.
Well, maybe you can give me a second.
Give me a second here. Let's see.
It's a little outdated over here, or not outdated, but
Right.
you'd have to zoom in, but
Yeah.
that's close enough.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a pic. I'm wanting to get a picture of her. I've got a picture of myself that it's in black and white, and I've got a sword in front of me, and it looks pretty badass.
Right.
I want to get a picture that's similar to that for her.
Oh, cool.
So, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll blow my picture up and her picture up to poster size. So
Yeah, that'd be cool.
that would be kind of cool. It would be kind of nerdy and everything, but yeah,
You know what? Yeah. That'd be awesome doing a nerdy thing.
as it is, I've got a picture from Christmas of me and Karis and Rachel. Okay? And I had put Merry Christmas from the Lanes of Earth 2.
Right.
Okay, so
Hey.
so it is like,
Yeah.
so maybe I'll make some Christmas cards or something for kids.
Okay, now back to Heroes for Kids Comic Con.
Yes.
Okay, we are still in need of, I think, vendor spaces. We've got very few vendor spaces left.
What about five?
About 5. So if you're wanting to get in on a cool show, and again, it's a charity show. It's a charity Comic Con. You want to get in on an awesome show, and I'm not saying that because we're the ones that put it on, but it is. Every time we have this show, it gets bigger and better every year.
Right.
And between the vendors, between the guests, everybody has always told us they love our show and what we do. So, again, we've got about 5 spaces left, I believe. Get on here, get on our website, and go into the vendor, fill out the form, get it sent in. Jess will send you all her stuff to where we can get everything taken care of. Sponsors, we're always needing sponsors.
Right.
Sponsors, and here's the cool thing about our sponsors. For sponsors, this is what we do with our sponsors. There's the link to our sponsors, or the link to get a sponsorship form. It can be an individual, it can be a business, either or. And if the individual wants to stay anonymous, we don't have to put it up there. Not a big deal.
Right.
But these are some of our highlights, highlighted businesses that have sponsored Heroes for Kids Comic-Con. So greatly appreciate it. Without our sponsors, without our vendors, we would not be able to raise, and without the attendees coming in, we would not be able to raise the money we raise for the 2 organizations that we help, which is
The Kenny Rogers Center and the Prairie County Senior Center.
So again, get on our website, look for the form for sponsors. Any sponsors will help. Any little bit of money that anybody wants to donate, it all goes to a good cause. We do not, once expenses are paid for the show, and from what I'm understanding, we are already done. We've already got all that taken care of.
Right. So everything else from now on
is 100%
right.
going toward our goal to divide between our two. Between our two. Well, let's get that back up here. Between our 2 beneficiaries, which is, again, like Dennis said, Kenny Rogers Center out of Sykeston, Missouri, and the Perry County Senior Center.
I, for one, can't wait to see the faces of the seniors.
Oh, I've already. Have you heard what they're already doing? Apparently, they're keeping in contact with Jess and Mary Jo.
Okay.
These ladies at the senior center, these volunteers, because they'll have a booth. So will the Kenny Rogers Center at our. So that way you can get. That way you can get information on what this money that we're raising goes to and how it helps.
Right.
So the cool thing is the Perry County Senior Center, they have literally got a schedule printed out of they're going to be there all weekend.
Okay.
They're going to have somebody set up at their table volunteering the whole weekend.
Sweet.
So yeah.
Sweet.
So we're going to have these little old ladies
Right.
geeking it out
Right.
at our Comic-Con.
Right.
Yes.
Those tights, boy. But yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Hey, maybe your dad and mom will come over and help volunteer.
Hey, it wouldn't surprise me because
Dude,
every time they go over there, everybody's like, "Is how's things going? What's going on?" Yeah,
But now, not to get we get personal on this. Yeah, we get personal on this anyway.
Right.
My dad never saw me dress up as Superman.
My dad has never seen me not dress up as Batman.
Batman ever. What?
Yeah.
Now,
In fact,
here's the thing.
Here's the funny thing.
But I've never
I've
seen
been there. I've been to the senior center as Batman and as Captain America.
America,
I've
right.
been both. So people are like, "Was your son here?" I was like, "Yeah." Mom would go, "He's Batman." Mom and Dad would be like, "Your butt, he's Captain America."
But now, has mom and dad, other than maybe a short, small little thing, have they ever seen you in action?
No, actually, they never have.
That would be awesome. I think that would be awesome.
Now I know that one time, I think it was Cape Comic Con. Anyway, I was getting ready to head on out, suited up,
Is this when Darren goes Hell Hydra?
No.
No, okay.
No. But I didn't know this, but 3 of my uncles, Mom's older brothers, came in from the West Coast. My Uncle Melvin, who lives in Reno, Nevada.
Right.
My Uncle Rudy, back when he was alive, he lived in Denver. And my Uncle Larry, who lived in Colorado Springs.
Okay.
So the 3 of them came, and Mom called me up and said, your uncles are here. And I was like, oh, I'm heading out.
Now, was this before you moved over to the
No, this was
duplex?
over
Okay.
at the duplex.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm like, oh, I'm headed out. I'm headed over to a show. And she goes, oh, you gotta come over before you. I'm like, really? She goes, oh yeah. And I heard my Uncle Larry, he goes, he better be dressed as Batman. And so I guess the Rouse side of the family is Batman centric or something. So I go over there and they were all like, oh, we gotta get pictures. And I was like, guys, I gotta get going here, man.
Yeah.
They're like, I gotta show the grandkids and I gotta do this and I was like, oh. Okay, so took pictures with them. So now everybody on the West Coast says, oh, you know Batman. Yeah. So, anyway.
Well, it was funny because we had there was a photo that posted up on my timeline the other day, and it was funny because this lady posts it up, and you're in the photo too.
Okay.
I don't remember where we were at, but everybody's like, "Oh my God, you got Superman with you!" Oh my God, she's the talk of the town because
Right.
I mean she's standing there with superheroes, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, my cousins are like, "Hey, I know that guy. That's my cousin."
Yeah.
Oh, you know Superman? Well, I know Superman too. Trust me. We know him better than you do. And
Yeah. You're his cousin? Are you Supergirl?
So yeah. So, trust me. No, but it is.
Yeah.
That was one thing I wish my dad could have gotten to see is me do the Heroes for Kids stuff. You know, again, he passed away shortly after we had started Heroes for Kids.
Right.
So, and at that time he lived in, they had moved up to Virginia for a while before he passed, and so my dad never got to see me dress as Superman.
Right.
So, and my dad was the one that got me into all this stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Dad, on the other hand, I'll walk in. See, I live in a duplex and I live next door to them.
Right.
And part of the reason we do that is because, you know, they're getting on in years. And they need help with stuff like cleaning the gutters and doing chores around the house.
You,
and like that.
bull crap. You tell Alfred to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Or Alfred.
Don't give away my secret.
Alfreda. Karis.
But
There
yeah.
you go. You need to dress Karis up in a butler outfit.
But I would go next door. Mom, I need help with this neck brace. Karis is at work. I need help. And Dad's like, you know, under normal circumstances, this would be weird. This is not the weirdest stuff you've seen me do, Dad. He goes, yeah, it's true.
True. Yeah. But no, it's.
You know, I was, you know, Mom thought it was great, and she made it crystal clear. I like what you do, and Dad, I was like, I'm not so sure. I'm like, what do you think? And he's like, how many guys get to brag that their kid's Captain America? He's Batman. I'm like, okay, you two fight it out, but
Yeah. You two fight it out.
But either way, they were both like, you guys are awesome, you know, and you know, like I told you, I said they kind of think of you like a second son, and you know, and Jessica, well, I hope to see Jessica, but you know,
Right.
but you know, she's all a part of it too,
Right.
And they're just like, you guys, you know, we saw you guys' picture in the paper, or you know, we saw you on the news, or whatever, and they're like, they say we go down to senior center. See our boy on TV? Yeah, he's hometown famous.
Yeah. Okay, Heroes for Kids Comic Con
Yep.
again. Less than a month away, July 20th and 21st.
25 days.
Yes. Special guest. We'll get into those again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
No, I kidding you.
Back out.
special guest, Matthew, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna do this again. Hold on. Maybe.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties, guys. Sorry. Whoop. Get that G back in there. There we go. R1. There it is. Make it big.
You know,
Give it a second again.
we need to come up with a theme song for this show.
Yeah, I don't know. I would love to be able to find a way to.
Something that you know, we don't have to file for copyright or something that we made up on our own.
I don't know what's going on with it now. Let's try this again. Especially us, maybe. There we go.
There we go. Matthew
Actually, he was in The Gifted, The Originals, The Resident, MacGyver, Ozark, Nashville, The Watchmen, TV show. Played an FBI agent in Richard Jewell. And many, many, many others. We have Aaron Evans, D&D writer, Relics of Ruin, Empire of Exile, Brimstone Angels, The Devil You Know, Ashes of the Tyrant, and Brimstone Angels, Lesser Evil. That's just some of her art. And then, yes, we kept it in there. We didn't edit it out. She also co-hosts a podcast writing about dragons and Schmidt. So she lives in the Seattle area with her husband and son. But here's the cool thing: she moved out there. She's actually, if I'm not mistaken, she's from the Cape Girardeau area or from the surrounding area.
So she's got family down here.
Right. So it's a homecoming for her.
Yeah.
She gets to come out, and you never know if you buy those D&D tickets that are available. She may even jump in and do something at the show.
That's right.
You never know.
That's possible.
So, whoa, a little bit of art. Then you have awesome and talented Steve Geiger. We've been talking with him throughout the last couple months. He worked on Bloodshot, Scorn, Spider-Man, Batman, Punisher, Fantastic Four, and countless others. He's also working with one of our other guests that are going to be there. Well, one of our other vendors, and that is Charles Moisant. Charles Moisant is actually coming to our show as well. They're co-doing a game together.
Okay.
So that's going to be awesome getting to see Steve again, and also
getting to see Charles.
Getting to see Charles as
Charles
well.
is a hoot. Man.
Yeah. Then we have the awesome and talented Marty Metellus. Marty Metellus, people would know him. It's hard to know who he is because he's the man.
He's a character of many faces.
Yeah, he's the man behind the mask.
Right.
Yeah, he was the biggest thing was Vane from The Mandalorian and Boba Fett. But he was in Sleepy Hollow. He was in Teen Wolf, Star Trek Picard, Studio 666, the movie Smile. He's also reprising his role his role as Vane in Star Wars' Skeleton Crew.
Sweet.
So, I mean, and he will have a panel. He will be doing a panel and all that. Actually, I think all of them will be doing panels throughout the weekend. So, gotta sneeze.
Don't sneeze. No.
Excuse me. Yeah. Let's go to vendors now. start right there with. Oh, we gotta get another author or artist on our board.
Yep.
We're missing one.
I mean, technically, Matthew Ashley is in
Right? No, but he's but he's not going to be there.
Right.
We're missing Tessa up there.
there. True. Yeah, she's
We have to get Tessa.
She's going to be showing up.
Yeah,
out
we
there.
got to have Tessa on there.
Yeah.
So, but we have so Tessa will be on the board as well. So that's pretty cool. She'll actually get a spot
Right.
on the webpage.
Right.
So we have artist. In our artist category as of right now, we have Timothy Chasen, Chris Eber, Autumn Zambo, and Vilbus Thick. I think I said that correctly. If I didn't, I am sorry. Authors. Whoop. There we go. Can you say it?
Yeah, I can see it. Of course, the authors are going to be Richard Beauchamp, Morgan Strong Comnick, Amy Hale, Nathan Justice, of course, Ellie Mack.
She works with you.
Yeah, that's actually Laura McAdoo.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jessica Matthews, Diana Morgan, Brian K. Morris, and Rising Tide Publications, and of course Todd Black.
All right. Shops and other vendors. And again, this updates all the time. So you have the 501st Rebel, 501st and Rebel Legion. They will be there, from what I'm understanding, Saturday only. Then you have AJ's Comics, Cards and Collectibles, The Bone Cave, and C&K Creations.
Chelsea Quinn Cosplay, Click Clack Dice, Colonel Ambush Handmade Jewelry, and Critical Crafter.
We have Crystal Lizard Retro Resale, Duncan's Laser Engravings, Everything Shiny Creations, and Extremicon, which we will be a guest at, or a vendor at.
Yeah. Home Forgeries, Geek It Up Creations, of course, Us Heroes for Kids, and Infinity Comics, Games and Toys.
Justin's 3D Prints, Leisure Time Treasures, Little Black Cat Company, and Chris the Toyman McClellan, which we will be there the weekend before our show.
Who could this be?
You look at that, and I'll take care of this.
That's a Spanish wrestler.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so we got My Big Fat Cool List, Open Dead Inside, Orion's Dragon Gems, and of course, Pence Productions.
He will be doing all of our cosplay photos, and he will be selling photos and stuff at the show for when we do all that. Okay, we will have the Perry County Ambulance Service. Sorry, we do not have a current photo up there because the lovely Mercy Hospital, Mercy Branch, I guess you could say, took over for Perry County Memorial Hospital. So now it is called Mercy Perry Hospital. Right. So we just don't have their new logo. So we want to thank our first responders. So we have the Perry County Ambulance Service, we have the Perry County Sheriff's Office, we have the Perryville Police Department, and Podix Paintings.
Red Brick Collectibles, Tater Tot Comics and Collectibles, Tim's Comics, and Toy Division.
We have Villainous Grounds and the whole kit and caboodle St. Louis. We are missing the St. Louis Brick is not on here, and neither is the art by Tessa Johnson. So those are two more that we still got up there that we got to put on. So that is our.
Hey, Adrian, how's it going?
Hey, son, you got mail at the house. It's pretty sad. I got to tell him over on the line. Let's look at tickets. Tickets, early bird, VIP, available online only. Click the link below. Click the link below. There we go. Click the link below.
Careful, you're skirting the edge of bad taste there.
Weekend passes, general admission of $12. Saturday only is $8. Sunday only is $7. Now, the VIP early bird tickets are $30.
Yes.
So, and that gets you that gets you in an hour early on Saturday. That gets you one of the limited edition prints. Gets you a limited edition cup with a free drink at the cafe.
Right.
Oh, well, heck, we'll just do this. Oh, cool, she's got the cup up.
Sweet.
So, VIP tickets, there we go, early bird VIP tickets is $30.
Should we give a sneak peek at the poster?
Sure. Early bird weekend passes will get you a limited print. Now, the limited print, there's only 100 of these. We had over 1,500 people, almost close to 2,000 people, roughly come into our show last year.
Right.
So only 100 people will get this print.
Right.
30 of them are guaranteed.
Right.
Just 30. Okay? But again, it gets you the limited edition VIP print, or the Heroes for Kids Comic Con 2024 print. It gets you the souvenir cup right behind Dennis's head. That actually looks pretty cool.
Yes.
So it's a souvenir cup, VIP badge, which which we are working on getting those done, and it gets you in an hour early on Saturday. Now, again, the cool thing is these will be numbered. These are numbered 1 through 100. We just don't have them officially numbered yet. But as you can see, well, shoot, it would have been better. I can't get out from behind the table. Jess is going to be the Vanna White of this and show you guys this poster. Now, this is the poster that one of our artists did, and she will sign it, and I don't doubt you can probably get it over to the actor and have it signed. Well, fine, I will get up and move.
Hi, Chris.
I don't know. I haven't seen what's going on my phone, so.
And you may be able to hold this up there. There's enough light.
Oh, okay.
Try
I'll
that.
try it.
If not, I'll come get it.
This is possibly one. This is definitely one of the limited edition prints.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Done by mine and Jess's daughter Tessa. So that we've got the laptop. Hold up.
That is crazy insane. Looks good.
I mean that is
just
nice. And again, it's got the dash 100 up here on top. So when somebody gets them, we will number them.
Oh no, they will be numbered before they get to the show.
They will be numbered before the show. And
Mom
then,
just has to sit down and number them because
we will
Mom has better writing.
You will be able to have, and again, be able to take it to Marty and have him sign it. Now again, I don't know what his prices are, but Tessa will sign it.
Marty's autograph prices are $40.
Okay, $40 to have Marty sign this. Now, how awesome would that be having Marty sign this and Tessa sign this? That would be awesome. So that would be cool.
And we do have a second poster in the works.
Yes, we have a second poster in the works. So
by
that's
another
going to-
awesome artist.
Yes, from another awesome artist. So, and once we get that one done, we will show you guys a sneak peek of that one as well.
Right.
But that is the poster. That is one of the posters for the Heroes for Kids Comic Con 2024, done by my daughter.
And I know at least 4 of them are already spoken
Yeah,
for.
4 of them are. But again, this will be one of the possible 2 posters that will be available at the show for the 30 VI for the first 30 guests, or for the first
VIPs.
for the VIP guests. So you will get this poster. So, and again, there's only 100 of these posters.
And depending on when the second poster is completed and comes in, our VIPs may actually get one of each.
Hey, I will go with that. That is awesome.
That is if the second poster comes in on time.
Okay. Let's see. Now, let's see. Let's go to the schedule. Let's see. Make sure that it doesn't.
Who all's still on here with us?
Why? What's going on?
I'm showing one person.
So am I.
Probably me. Yeah, I'm actually through Girls for Kids.
Okay,
So,
we have. Oh my God,
maybe Adrian.
that's
Maybe Adrian.
There is our schedule of events, tentative schedule of events for Saturday and Sunday. That just looks cool. You know, we got to get. Did you hear me about Tessa and Red Brick?
Yes,
Or not Red Brick.
already-
St. Louis Brick.
Already messaged Mary Jo.
Okay, awesome. Chris is on there. Hey, Chris. So schedule of events. Again, this is gonna. We've got this. I need to get a hold of Chris. Is Chris going to be? Chris, are you going to be at this weekend's? He's not. Darn it.
Girls Conference.
I was going to see if we could probably meet up sometime. We've got a few more posters or flyers, and maybe you can, if there's any places up in your area that you wouldn't mind throwing a couple of our flyers out at, maybe one day during next week or something, we can meet up somewhere. That way we can get
Says yes, I will.
awesome. Get with Jess. And
Oh, you're going to be at Heroes Complex this weekend, Chris?
Says I will be there.
Yeah.
Oh, last I heard they didn't know if they were going to make it.
Oh, okay.
Looks like they'll be able to make it.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, so we'll make sure we take some of those, some of our flyers, because we'll give them out up there as well.
Deadpool?
Well, we have a list of characters. So, Chris, let me know what character. That way we don't have
Double
a
up.
repeat of a different character. I don't think the Gateway Guardians has a Deadpool, but
I don't have Ken's list, so I don't know.
yeah. So,
Okay, he said yes, I will.
okay, awesome. And then we've got the costume contest. Where is that at?
And he'll be Deadpool.
He's going to be Deadpool? Okay, awesome.
Okay, sweet.
Some activities. Aha, there we go. Activities. Cosplay costume contest, Saturday only. Now, again, these are common sense cosplay questions or cosplay, any Comic-Con has almost the exact same cosplay rules and stuff.
Right.
So, I mean, they're on the website.
Yeah.
And this is not just for the cosplay contest. This is also
For the entire show.
for the entire show as well. So, rules and info. Children must be accompanied by an adult. Costumes must be family friendly. Heroes for Kids staff and local law enforcement will be
Inspecting
Will
weapons
be-
and props and stuff.
at any time.
Right.
So we will be tagging. If we don't see a weapon that's tagged, you better be ready to be.
To either take it out to the car or leave the show.
Awesome. Yeah. Let's see. Props or pro cosplay category for the costume contest. At least 25% handmade, homemade. And then failure to comply with any of the rules can be,
Grounds for removal.
grounds for removal. That is, that's just that's not the costume contest, but that's just the show in general.
Right.
Okay, and the biggest fun thing is when you come in for cosplay, when you come into the show and you're cosplaying, have fun.
Yeah.
We'll have 3 categories for the for it. We'll have the individual. We'll have individual or group, 15 and under. and 16 and older. So, and it will be a cash prize. So there will be, and the sign up for that will be at Chelsea Quinn Cosplay's table.
And there's a $5 entry fee per person.
$5 cash only.
We'll also have a pro classification too.
Oh, so it'll be 15 and under, 16 and older, and then a pro.
Right.
And then there's at least a $25 guaranteed cash prize.
Right.
So, yeah, I think that was I think that was where part of it got messed up last year.
What?
Was there was a $25 guaranteed cash prize, and then after that it was supposed to be split, and they just split the money. It was this category, that category, and that category, and then the money was whatever happened, and we'll talk about that later.
We'll get that outlined.
Yeah, we'll get all that ironed out. And then second and third place will get gift certificates at the Villainous Grounds.
Chris says I'll bring money for the
The katanas.
katanas.
Yes, I have those. Matter of fact, they're sitting out in the garage ready to be bought. From Home Forgeries.
Yes.
So entry forms for the cosplay contest are online. So, and yes, our volunteers and stuff that want to cosplay at the show are more than welcome to enter into the cosplay contest. So, then we also have a Smash Brothers tournament, Saturday only. So here's a little bit of that. It'll be an entry for $10 per person. Winner will see gift certificate, prize pack from Villainous Grounds. There's all the stuff there. Oh, well, there we go. A little bit more double elimination bracket, the stage, and counter picks. I don't know much about the Smash Brothers stuff, but that looks like it's going to be awesome. I'm going to be learning a lot of stuff this weekend as well. Then there's going to be a something sketchy quick drawing contest, Saturday only. So that's going to be fun as well. And then we've got Sunday only, brick by brick, a Lego building contest.
3D.
So that's going to be cool.
Build a life-size Batman.
If you can do it in 45 minutes,
Oh Lord.
you better be the Flash.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So,
Yeah.
and there's all of that. Oh, and then there is a trivia. We have trivia that will be done. So, that's going to be awesome as well. Matt, speaking of trivia,
Yes.
we will be at
St. Nick's Landmark, or
we will
Landmark.
be at the Landmark over in Chester on the July 15th.
Hold on.
Our Oracle's supposed to have all this stuff together.
July 10th.
July 10th. July 10th.
Ah.
Okay, so you're right. So July 10th, we will be at the Landmark over in Chester, Illinois, doing a trivia night.
Right.
And so get your teams together.
Yes.
Get out there. You will be able to ask the Swami, because we will have him there as well,
Right.
which is Robert.
Right.
And at that point, the winners of the winning team, not only will you receive whatever it is for the that
And they'll be
they
giving out.
do, but the winning team will receive tickets to Heroes for Kids Comic Con.
Right.
So again, this let me make sure that there's not. Oh, and then Dungeons and Dragons. So we have Saturday's game and Sunday's game. So there will be 2 games, limited to 6 players, 4 seats including available. And then on the Sunday's campaign, there are 5 seats currently available. There's rules and stuff for it. So look forward to seeing all of that. Free to enter. Sign up at the D&D table. Entry for Sunday's game is $10. And again, it's all going to be, again, well, let me make sure that that's, and there is a message for Sunday's participants. So we want to thank two of our major sponsors, which is the Perry County Historical Convention, Perry County, and we also want to thank Perryville Chamber of Commerce, and a big shout out to the Holiday Inn Express here in Perryville. So let's see what else. Oh, let's do the cantina or the cafe. It's not a cantina this year.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's the
we
Villainous
have
Cafe.
Huh?
Villain's Cafe.
Villain's Cafe, which we have the Thanos Snap. We have the Whiplash.
Only works if you're Thanos.
And then we have the Queen of Hearts. That's our drinks this year. With the mug. Then we have the Java 2-pack, the Carnage, and the Dark Side Treats. Oh, and the Nom Noms.
The nom
Oh, the Nom Noms is the Java 2-pack, the Carnage, and the Dark Side Treats. So the Nom Noms. Nom Noms. Nom Noms. And then here is a Thanos Snap, the Queen of Hearts Lemonade. Ooh. I wonder if it's something I can have.
I think so.
Okay. And then the Whiplash we don't have up there. But the Java Snack. The Carnage we're waiting on. He's a late arrival. And then there are the
salted caramel kingpin cookies, the Baneberry bites.
Expressosaurus Bites. Or Dino Bites.
They're adorable.
Yes, they are.
Yes, that.
They're agorable.
Agorable.
Agorable. There we go. Agorable. That goes back to our friend, our two friends, the artist. Come on, somebody help me out here. Come on, I know who they are, but I want somebody else to say our artist that did the picture,
Guy Gilchrist.
and the actor that it was portraying.
Paul Taylor.
Okay.
Pinhead.
Which was a hilarious story. We'll have to get into that later because it's almost 8 o'clock and we got
I got
Yeah.
Karis by
9. But so
Yeah, she can walk.
yeah, her leg ain't broke.
So it gives you the sizes and everything of everything. So be on the lookout for that. Go back to the home page. Hopefully it gets there. Hey, all right. So well, let's do something real quick, and then we'll get to. Oh, how's this? Let's do your Batman figure first.
Okay.
We tried doing something. Now, first off, where did you get this?
Okay. A buddy of mine at work, he collects toys, and his wife kind of told him, "Hey, you need to start cleaning out your area because it's too much." And so he was like, "You're into Batman. I've got this thing." And
He's got a thing.
He's got a thing, and he's willing to give it away for a song. So this.
Good Lord,
is-
you mean you sang?
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
So anyway, of course it
Oh,
has.
I have to get up and look at this thing. Dang.
Yeah. It
Now I
has-
need to find one like this as Superman with. Wonder if they make one like this as Superman to where we open it up and it's the
Fortress of Solitude. Yeah.
That would be cool.
So anyway, let's.
Well, I don't want to ruin that, so I want to set
We'll
this
put this over here.
back here.
And we're gonna-
There's that. There's a little bit closer on that.
Right.
Yeah, but now it's dark enough you can't hardly see it.
Get it back there. There we go.
You can open it up. And,
Cover it up. Oh,
and there you go. It's got It's got the workout area down there where he
Got his punching
punching
bags and
punching
stuff.
bags, and he's got his elevators, and he's got his little.
Does that? Well, wait a minute.
Where he
Okay,
parks
so
the
we know it's
Batmobile.
not the 1966 Batman
No,
because it doesn't have the big pole.
right. He has an elevator. He's upgraded now.
Oh, he's upgraded.
Right.
Dennis is used to sliding down the pole.
Yeah. I'm used to dancing on the pole. Anyway, of course he's got his lab. He's got where he puts the bad guys in. Of course, there's nobody in there right now. He needs to get busy. And then, of course, he's up here.
He's in the medical chair.
He's in the medical chair getting
Because
he's got to take a nap.
He's in the medical chair because he tried beating Superman for the belt.
No, I
and
don't
that's
think-
what happened. But that is cool. Oh, it even opens up for.
And then he's got.
Oh, there's the back computer.
There's the back computer up there. Yeah, so that.
Now, but where's the?
It's around here somewhere. I gotta find it.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyway.
You're blocking the light.
You're blocking.
Yeah,
the
I'm
light.
blocking the light. Anyway, where did that thing? It's in the house somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I think that's it, right?
No, that's your.
Okay, that's. It's around. Here. Anyway, but that's my toy.
That's a toy.
That's my toy. In fact,
But that's cool.
yeah, it's like.
Just a random ladder.
Yeah, there's a random ladder. It's anyway, but yeah.
That's pretty cool. I need to see if they got one. Mom, we need to see if they make one for Superman.
Right.
That would be cool.
Like a Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah, have Superman, you open it up and it's the Fortress of Solitude with all the stuff.
or have it be like the Daily Planet or something.
I hear nothing.
She hears nothing. Okay.
Oh, his
That-
face is lit up. Woo, 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 woo. Anyway, but
Yeah, that looks cool.
but that's what it is, and you know,
Got the little base back here to where it stands and won't tip over. So
Right.
that.
And if you put it in the seat next to you, you can use the carpool lane. But that's
Because again, you put you put it on the table. It is the same height as you,
oh my god. Anyway,
not by much.
not by much, but yeah, that's my big toy. When I put this, it came in a box, and I put it
You had to
together.
put it together.
I had to put it together. When I put it together on my dining room table. So as I put it on the dining room table, I finished up with it. Karis was in bed,
Right.
you know. So the next morning, she gets up, and I slept in because it was a Saturday. She walks into the dining area, and it's still kind of dark. She sees this, and she
Screams.
She goes, "Ah!" You know, and then she was like, "What? That scared the crap out of me." Because it was on the table. It was at the right height.
Yeah.
It looked like a person standing there. And she freaked out.
Well, one thing that we like trying to do, and we're going to get back into doing this, is Heroes for Kids. We again, when we go out, we visit schools, churches, hospitals, community events. We do Comic-Cons and all that other kind of stuff. One thing that we try doing, especially when especially with some of the kids that we get to visit and see, we try to sign autographs or do FaceTime, Skyping or something like that with them. And, well, we had a young man that was in Metropolis, Illinois during the Superman celebration. I got contacted by his mother, and it was like, oh my god, we missed you, we didn't even see you, and it was one of those things. They were there all day Saturday, but unfortunately he got too hot. This young man's name is Ivan. I think we've had pictures with him together. And so what we're going to do is for Mr. Ivan, and yes, I'm doing that. We're going to do this on live. I've already got one of mine signed, but here, Dennis, you've got these two here. There's your silver pen. Well, there's a silver and black marker. Well, here, we'll go through it real quick. That's the one I still have to sign. I've already signed one of mine. It's Superman on the moon. We've got a Spidey picture that we're going to send. This is our Spider-Man from Heroes for Kids. We're going to send one of our Harleys, and also we're going to send Bombshell Catwoman, or Evening Gown Catwoman is how we'll do it. These are all going to be sent to Mr. Ivan. Mr. Ivan has been a good friend of ours. Anytime I go to Metropolis, he always asks for a photo from me. Mr. Ivan is
Been having a rough time of
been
it
having
lately.
a really, really rough time. And so, again, we're doing this to help cheer him up. And again, it's just one of those things. Ivan, we hope you get to feeling better. So yeah, it's, I'll show you that. I'll show you this one real quick. So there's, I don't know if you can see that one well, but Batman. Now this photo here was funny because Jess is literally laying on the ground in a parking lot taking this photo on the wall. Was it Ivy?
A-N.
This is gonna sound stupid, but spell among.
A-M-O-N-G.
A-M-O-N-G. A-M-O-N-G.
No.
Sorry, my brain wasn't working a little bit. So, we have these done. We will be sending these out by mail. We will put these in little sheets for them. And for anybody that wants to know what I wrote on here is, I said to Ivan, you are a hero among heroes. So, and then this is the other Batman picture we did. So it's, again, going to be awesome being able to see Mr. Ivan. Hope he gets the feeling better. Now, again, for those that are wanting any of those photos that I just showed you, we do have them. Heroes for Kids does sell those, and again, 100 kids that we visit in the hospitals and stuff like that. We sign these for the kids and everything. But all the photos that we do, the money that gets raised for when we sign autographs goes right to the Heroes for Kids organization and helps the charities that we do. So they are available to where when you see us at the show, or you can go online and request specific photos. We also do Skyping or whatever it is, FaceTime. We've done those for a little bit. So again, it's one of those things, we love doing this stuff. We love having fun doing it. So please, this is just one little way that we were able to, we actually started doing this stuff back in 2020 when we couldn't get out and see everybody.
Right.
when everything was closed down. So we did a bunch of photos and stuff, and that's how we started the personalized photos and stuff like that. Is for $5 donation, you would get a photo from Superman or Batman, a Catwoman, Harley or whatever. For like $10, it was a photo and a video message or something like that. So,
Right.
And again, 100% of the proceeds goes to the Heroes for Kids charity organization, which helps the other charity organizations that we pick and help. So yeah, looking forward to getting those and seeing Ivan's face when those get when he receives those here within the next week or so. Now that we're somewhat done, well, we'll leave that up. Heroes for Kids Comic-Con. Yeah, we're caught up on all that. What do you think of? I'm gonna beat you to it. Did you see the new pictures for Superman?
Yes, the outfit.
Well, the pictures for the Daily Planet.
Okay, I've seen the pictures of Perry getting out of the helicopter, and I've seen some of the set photos for Corn Sweat in the costume,
Right.
getting adjusted or whatever is happening. Somebody had mentioned that the suit looks a lot like from the Adventures
Yeah, that was
of
me.
Superman. Yeah, yeah.
From it
does.
to me.
It does.
To me, it looks like it's a cross between the new 52 suit with the high collar, the way it comes down on the
Right. Yeah.
on the back of the hand, the way the armor looking pattern on it, but then it's got the
It's got the trunks.
right. But then you have now New 52 doesn't have the trunks.
Right.
So, but then you go to the My Adventures of Superman, the new animated series
Right.
that's on season 2 on HBO Max, or on Max, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
It's got that.
It's got like a two-tone blue thing.
Yeah, it's got that two-tone blue. It's brought the trunks back. It's, to me, it blends both those costumes together.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean,
It's got a little of the old. It's got a little something new to it, and it's
a
definitely
little
Superman.
blue. So,
it's definitely Superman.
yeah.
It's definitely.
And somebody, I was reading something, well, he doesn't have the curl. They didn't look at the picture closely enough.
He has the
He
curl.
has the curl.
He has the curl,
It's,
guys.
you know, the way the picture's taken, it's on the correct side. You have to look close because his head's tilted away from the camera. The curl is there.
Yes.
Again, I think it was awesome. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing it. The one thing I don't like about the suit is it's a
Looks like
little.
it's too big.
Baggy.
It looks, well, no, it looks like it's a what do you call it? A diver's suit. It's got that thick. It looks like it's real thick.
Yeah.
It's not that, you know. That's the only thing that, you know.
It's almost like. I mean, I'm sure he's in good shape. I mean,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
buff,
he is.
But the suit makes it.
It doesn't.
It
You know,
makes
all the hard work that he's put out to do.
Kind of hides.
Yeah, the suit hides it. So
Right.
it was just. I mean, he's buffed to fill the suit out.
Right.
But I mean, Superman. The thing was when Superman stood there, you saw, you know, even Christopher Reeve when he did his suit, it was literally it.
That was him.
That was him.
There was no.
You know,
there was no padding.
you know,
or any of
even
that stuff.
Cavill had.
He had
Cavill's
light
look-
padding.
He
but-
had light padding in his, but again, it just helped accentuate. I guess is the word.
what was already there.
Yeah, what was already there. So Ralph,
Corn Sweat is more. Yeah.
Ralph, the same way.
Right.
That was him.
Right.
There was no muscle suit. Matter of fact, they had to actually go in and actually do a little bit of CGIing and altering to
Certain areas,
to
yeah.
his costume, and post production.
Right. Now, his costume in Crisis. Do you think that had padding in it?
Whose?
Brandon's.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
Most definitely it had it.
I mean, it looked good.
It looked good. They did a decent job with it.
Right. But having seen the guy, he is kind of lean.
He's about my size. He's a little bit bigger than he's got a little bit. He's my height with a little bit more mass.
Right.
Literally. I mean,
Right. Yeah. I mean, he sort of looks as thin as Christopher Reeves did. Well, maybe almost as thin as Reeves did in number 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Christopher Reeve really slimmed down.
Yeah, he slimmed down for 4.
Yeah. I don't know why he did that. I think it was just, he didn't do all the heavy lifting. He still ate correctly and all
Right.
that stuff. But yeah, he looked a lot smaller in 4.
But no, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the movie. I want to, I'm not going to judge I can't really judge the suit. The suit looks awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to judge the functionality and how it looks off of a photo, because what we see off a photo is not the movie magic.
Right.
The movie magic is going to be something that's going to be totally different. So,
Well, when they were talking about Cornsweet taking over the mantle of Superman, I was like, I got used to Henry Cavill. I just got used to him.
Yeah.
But now, having had time to mull it over, we kind of did need a fresh start. We did.
Well,
I mean,
the only problem, and this is not with the naysayers and all this other kind of stuff about the Snyderverse and new
right.
stuff and all
Yeah.
this.
I mean,
They should, it's one of those things. Snyder should have been able to. I mean, I'm hoping that they, I would love to see his finish, whether it be by comic book, whether it be letting him finish the movie. DC Comics picks it up in a comic book, or they do it in animated series, whatever. I would love to see. Son of a gun. I would love to see. Hiccups. I would love to see Snyder's finished product.
yeah,
I would love to see the story finished.
yeah. I mean, we're kind of left there with
we.
a dark side apocalyptic wonderland.
Yeah, it's
And
just.
it just sort of dies.
I wish. So I mean, Cavill did that's one thing. A lot being in the movies, actually doing a little bit lower budget, but doing stuff in the movies is I can see. I can see where the directors and everything are, what goes on behind the scenes.
Right.
On how a script can either benefit or completely go to shambles because you have too many people's hands
Right.
in the script.
Right.
So, it's one of them things.
Well, it kind of bugs me that at the end of the Flash movie, we've got George Clooney. Is that Thomas Wayne or is that Bruce Wayne? Who is it? And it just sort of.
It's Bruce.
Yeah, it just sort of dies there.
And I would love to have seen the reshoot, the original shoots for the Flash movie, because it had Cavill, it had Godot, it had the Justice League there outside the courthouse.
Right.
And I wish we could have gotten to see that.
Right.
I mean, we've seen stills of it, but I would have liked to have seen maybe when they did that, did a director's cut or something, or like in alternate ending, and it have that ending in it. I think that would have been cool. Hey, I see there's 2 people on here. Please say something if you're on here. If you have any questions or anything like that, please say something. We've got probably about 15 more minutes that we will be on.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, please let us know, and we will answer those. Behind us, we have the Heroes for Kids stuff going on. So that's going to be that comes up in July 20th and 21st. So looking forward to having that. But yeah, the Creature Commandos are supposed to be out, I believe, in December.
Yeah. The beginning of the
Yep.
Gunverse.
Yep. Creature Commandos is supposed to be out in December. Superman will be next. Right now, there is basically all there is in right now, Batman-wise, is basically talk. There is it. Everything is just a clean slate.
Right. Yeah. Right now they're hoping to get something together by 26 or 27, but
Yeah.
nothing immediate, and they have no idea. Right now they want to concentrate on Creature Commandos, Superman.
I think they're getting a little bit right now. Those are the only two right now that have a script.
Right, and they're kind of looking into the the TV show for the Green Lanterns. And that's kind of on hiatus as well.
Yeah. So, again, what you got?
But if they,
What time do you gotta go?
8.
I gotta be there by 9.
I'll be there by 9. So
So, but
that's the reason why I said 8:30.
I mean, originally
8:30 ish.
it was gonna have all the lanterns. Then it went down to Hal and John.
John.
Sort of a buddy cop thing where Hal's the senior officer and
Right.
you know, that kind of thing. And now that even that's kind of, well, we're going to tweak it a little bit before we get going.
Right. So yeah, it's because you can't have, you know, you with the lanterns you can't throw 2 new lanterns in, and I say that loosely on 2 new lanterns.
Right.
Because you're already establishing Guy Gardner in in the Superman movie.
Right.
So you've got to have that connection between Gardner and Hal Jordan and John Stewart.
Right.
So, you know, there's still a little. Again, I'm looking forward to.
In fact, I think that's why the Green Lantern show was kind of on hold. Is because they wanted to put Guy Gardner into the
Yeah.
Superman movie. So that's part of the reason they're holding up. So, but
And the cool thing is everybody that is casted as voice actors for Creature Commandos will be playing the retrospective characters in live action.
yeah,
So we will get to see some of the Creature Commandos from what I'm understanding, in the Superman movie, but not in a major role, but something.
so the question then becomes, when they do the animated movies, is Cornsweet going to voice Superman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoever's
Okay.
voicing is.
I like that idea.
So,
I
and
actually do.
if there's any games that come out in the done era of movies, anime is all going to be. Yes, I know we just froze.
Yeah.
We're back live again. Everything is going to have the same characters, voice actors, whole 9 yards throughout the whole ordeal.
Which means George Newbern and Susan and what was it, Eisenberg, whatever. No.
If they
They won't be able to do the voice acting.
right, yeah. So Cornsweet will be Superman throughout the whole thing.
Okay.
So which is cool.
Yeah.
So, but no, that's going to be awesome getting to see some of that stuff. And so you got Deadpool. Speaking of Deadpool, we've got Deadpool coming up next month.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to look cool. I can't wait to see it. We've got the new Crow movie coming out in, I think it's August. Can't wait to see it. As much as I'm probably dreading it, I'm hoping this pushback with it. I'm hoping they're able to go through and, you know, listen to the critics. Not to critics, but the fans.
Right.
Because I hate critics. Because everybody's got their own opinion. So
Usually when a critic loves a movie,
it usually
everybody
bombs.
hates it. Yeah. And if they hate it, the fans love it.
Right.
So
Everybody's got their own opinions on movies and stuff like that. So that'll be, you know, every fan has their own opinion to it. Again, like I have my own opinion on the Snyderverse or the original DC universe. Same way with you,
Right.
you know. So again, it's, you know, again, Marvel universe. I think if they would have thrown Gambit in there at the beginning, none of the stuff would have happened because he would have stole all the gems. He would have stole the gauntlet, and none of it would have happened.
Right.
See, put the X-Men in the middle of it, and we would not have had Thanos. We would not have had a problem with Thanos.
Well, I think in the Infinity War saga, anyway, in the comics, the X-Men didn't have anything to do with it.
I know it, but again, throw the X-Men in there. Gambit steal all the stuff. Gambit.
For that matter,
Gambit and Gambit.
Magneto would have been on Titan. They'd said, "Get
Oh,
the
yeah.
blood off him."
Yeah.
It'd been done and done. As it was,
If
why-
Gambit was in it, they never would have found the glove.
Well, let's put it like this. Even the characters that they did have, they underutilized.
Oh yeah.
Doctor Strange is probably one of the most powerful sorcerers in the MCU. He could have opened up a portal underneath of Thanos' feet, and he falls
Yeah.
through, and as he falls
Close
through,
it right
close
on his
it
head.
right on his
Right
arm.
on his head. Boom,
Right.
it's done.
Yeah, or cut it off of
Yeah.
cut it off his, cut it
yeah,
off
there-
his arm.
yeah, again.
There's tons of things.
The Hulk
That's why they had him doing that whole thing, holding that water back,
Yeah.
so that he couldn't deal with Thanos.
See, and that's like the Hulk. I'm sorry, the Hulk. The only person that Thanos is afraid of in the Marvel universe is the Hulk.
Right.
And they made the Hulk a wimp.
I would have been pleased to see
Yes.
that the Smart Hulk has well, actually, when he attacked, he was the regular Hulk. But I would have rather seen him as handed to him by Thanos. He gets really bad.
Yeah,
And
that is the Hulk.
right. I would have rather seen that. I hate to say it, but the Russo brothers didn't really do
The Hulk Justice.
Hulk any.
No,
they
they
didn't do
didn't.
justice. They didn't.
And
do
that's the reason why we don't have a solid Hulk movie. The last Hulk movie that was solid was the one with Ed Norton.
right.
Flat out. Ed Norton played Banner, and they did the Hulk perfectly in that movie.
Well,
Besides Lou Ferrigno doing the Hulk back in the late 70s, early 80s,
right.
he is Edward Norton is the next Hulk.
Right.
I just
Well, Marvel with.
I'm not going to say anything. I can't.
Norton's the kind of guy. He's a take charge kind of guy. He's fully involved in the process.
And I
And
love that.
Marvel was like, yeah, and I understand that, but Marvel was like, no, we need somebody who's more laid back and is going to
Take
do
our
what we
yeah.
take our direction. And Norton's not that kind of guy. He's the kind of guy that says, I want him to do this. How about we make him do this? And sometimes he'll even,
Right.
tell the director you're an idiot and you need
And-
to do it my way. And I get it, but there's a reason they went with Mark Ruffalo because he is.
But again, yeah, and I understand why they went with Mark Ruffalo. But the problem is Mark Ruffalo did awesome in the first movie when they brought out the Hulk.
Right.
But then when they started
smartening him up.
smartening, they lost him.
Well,
They
But-
lost the Hulk, and and this is coming from a die-hard Hulk fan. What you need, hun?
I'm thinking what they may
Yeah.
do.
Oh, we've got the roadie behind the we've got the roadie behind the curtain going, wrap it up, guys.
Okay. but in the She-Hulk miniseries, they needed the Smart Hulk to create
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk,
And
which is fine. But now that they've got her established and she's there, they need to start that. Well, they started the process when they introduced Scar.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully they will get to the planet.
Which
or
was
whatever.
a major fail.
That was a letdown. I was expecting something more massive than what we got. It just looked like a teenage Hut.
Yeah.
You know, the angsty teenage boy who just happened to have green skin. You know.
That with a haircut that ended back here.
Right. It was kind of.
yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of stupid.
It was kind of lame.
And so
Yeah.
And obviously She-Hulk is not going to get a season 2.
No.
It's kind of a shame because Tatiana's kind of lovely. Just Jen is just nice. You know,
Yeah.
so.
But no, it's
And they would both snap you like a twig.
She-Hulk would, yeah.
what a ride.
I'd go with Wolverine on it.
On that note,
Yeah, on that note.
Okay, all right. So we want to again, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Check out our Heroes for Kids Facebook page at Heroes for Kids Perryville Mo. Check out our Instagram page at Heroes for Kids Perryville Mo. Also check out our Instagram, or not Instagram, YouTube page,
Yes.
which this will be. This video will be on. Hopefully later tonight or within the next couple days.
Yes.
And its name is Heroes for Kids Perryville Mo.
Right.
So
I think there's a theme there.
yeah, there's a thing there.
Like and subscribe, and you know, eventually we'll become monetized. And if we can become monetized, all that money will be going toward
Heroes for Kids.
Heroes for Kids and the charities that we're
Right. So,
So, yeah,
Jess, do you have anything?
And this is why they cannot be left unsupervised.
that's true. No,
Besides that, do you have anything other than sponsors and vendors?
Sponsors and vendors, sponsors and vendors, sponsors and vendors.
how about vendors and sponsors?
Vendors and sponsors.
Sponsors, sponsors, and more sponsors.
Yeah, sponsor, because again, all that money goes to Heroes for Kids. Will be split between
Sponsors and vendors.
No, will be split between the Kenny Rogers Center.
In the senior citizens.
Right there.
The Kenny Rogers Center.
A little
and-
more.
A little more.
Your head's in the way.
The Kenny Rogers Center and the Perry County Senior Center and the Kenny Rogers Center out of Sykeston.
Right.
So, which we need to get a hold of them to make sure that we see how many people are coming up for their table. And again, guys,
And-
we've got 25 days.
These sponsorships can be business or individuals.
Right, exactly.
So, tickets, buy tickets, buy tickets, buy tickets. That money goes to those two awesome organizations as well. So, again, on that note, Jess, do you have anything?
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night,
Dennis?
Gracie.
Have anything?
No. I got it.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Thanks
Hopefully
for all
we'll
the
do
support.
a live or something.
We'll tell you all about the Hero
Complex
thing.
Yeah, come out to St. Peter's Saturday, starting at 4. Superman, Batman,
Deadpool.
Catwoman,
Catwoman, Harley.
Magneto. I think there's going to be
There's going to be a bunch.
we're going to have a bunch of characters there. Heroes Complex in St. Peter's this Saturday from 4. I think it's like from 4 to 9, if I'm not mistaken. There's supposed to be fireworks after. So let's come out. Let's have fun, and we will see you guys there this weekend. We may even try going live at some point.
Maybe.
Good night.
She's a